Hello, Gemini. This is your reading. If you consider yourself a Gemini, and that could be your sun, your moon, your rising, but it could also be your Mars or Venus. And some people like to look at this in terms of if you have your stellium in Gemini or even your North Node in Gemini. So if any of those apply to you and this reading resonates for you, then you can accept it. My name's Carrie Koss. I'm a medium and a mentor, and I'm really excited to get into your reading. Now, I do readings a little bit differently here. I'm going to be actually looking at 6 different areas for you today, Gemini. We are going to be getting a message from spirit. That could be your spirit guides, your spirit team, or even your higher self, the divine. We're also going to be doing an energy check for you. Where are you right now with your energy, body, mind, and spirit? Then we move on to your manifestations. What are you working on manifesting right now? Maybe it's a new career, maybe it's a partnership, maybe it's a trip, things of that nature. But then we're going to be looking at your wealth, your finances. Where are you right now with your relationship with money? Then we're going to move on to a message specifically from spirit. Then we're going to be moving on specifically to look at your spiritual path. Where are you right now on your own journey? And then finally, we're going to be getting a message from your ancestors. And I always say your ancestors, yes, they are your loved ones that you know of in spirits. They could be your grandparents, they can be aunts, uncles, they can also be your own parents. But they can also be ancestors that go back further, many, many generations. But the thing to let you know is that you don't have to have ever met them for them to be a part of your life. And so we're going to bring a message through from them. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and we're going to get started. Okay, so we are back. This is a message from spirit. This could be your spirit guides, your spirit team. Maybe you work with deities, goddesses, or even your higher self. And we have the King of Swords. This energy feels very clear to me, like laser clear. Some of you, I believe, are really working on your clairvoyance, being able to visually see spirit and energy, really opening the third eye. And the one thing is, I'm getting some of you having like one of your spirit guides definitely feels like a masculine. And the thing I'm getting from him is that there's a sense for some of you of like they're jogging open your clairvoyance where you might have felt a little foggy, not clear, not getting messages, not being able to visualize things, that you've been working on this. And as a result, you've been getting more insights, more downloads, more guidance, more visions. It looks like also some of your dreams have been very vivid. And this experience has really made you wonder what is going on in my subconscious. And as a result of that, it feels like you've been either wanting to journal or there's a message here from your guides to start journaling and writing down the things you're experiencing. Because what I'm hearing is that some of you feel as though you're making it up. Some of you feel as though you have designed this yourself and you're just riffing and imagining it. But what I'm hearing from your guides is that, in fact, you're getting a lot of clear messages and accurate messages, but it's all about discerning and disseminating which ones are meant for you and which ones are just passing by. So keep that in mind. Next thing we're going to be doing is your energy check. Now, I want to let you know in this reading, you have 2 Six of Pentacles. You have it here for your energy check, and then you're also having it for your manifestation. So that means there's a clue there. So really, when we're talking about the Six of Pentacles, it's an earth energy. What are this has to do with you investing in something, but it also has to be that you're getting a reward back, making sure that when it comes to, again, this is an energy check, that whatever you're investing your energy, that you're really getting something out of that situation. So whether that be something that you are learning, something you're earning, or something you're gaining, which could be connected to a relationship, or possibly something that you're acquiring, you want to make sure the litmus test, they're saying, is that do you feel as though it's worth your time and energy? Do you feel like you're getting the reward from it? And in some cases, the answer will be yes. But also, I'm getting that some of you might say no to some things and be okay with that process. So, right after the Six of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is all about discernment, investing in the right things and letting go of the other things and planting your seeds in the things that are going to travel further. That's what I'm getting. So, for you with your energy, this is an energy of giving as well. So, make sure that it's reciprocal. That's really what I'm hearing. Next, we have your manifestations. Again, this is a continuation of what we just saw moving forward. Six of Pentacles when it comes to what you're earning and what you're learning. I'm hearing all these rhymes from your guides. Very interesting. So this has to do with you. I want to say some of you have just gone through a challenging period trying to figure out what it is you want to put your energy towards. So, and it feels like this could be, it's a combination of something creative that you're doing, but also it has to do with something that you want to invest in and manifest when it comes to either your own business or something like some kind of a training, something at a higher level as well. There even might be something I'm hearing to do with executives. So notice if that word comes up, something with like an executive level, that is something I'm hearing. So keeping that in mind. So learning and earning when it comes to investing in yourself, and if you're going to be getting something out of it, this is your sign of doing it. If it feels right, and you're in alignment, sometimes you need to put money towards things that are going to help you get further along with your goals. And I know Gemini energy, I love Gemini energy, but sometimes you guys can be a little bit, have your own mind and not want to go along with the status quo and thinking you can do it yourself. I get it. But at the same time, you want to understand if you want to get to your goals faster, sometimes instead of hitting your head against the wall, you do need to invest in something that's going to bring forth the results you want. And this might be some kind of a training and something that you're going to need to dedicate yourself to for at least like 2 to 6 months, is what I'm hearing. All right. Now, this is what I got really excited about because this has to do with your wealth, money, finances. Gemini likes their money. We have the Sun card here. Just take a look at that. This is all about the coin, the dollar bills. So here's the thing I'm getting is that you love shiny money. That's what I'm hearing. So you want to earn money. You work on this. You work on things like manifesting, the law of attraction, the law of assumption, or you want to learn about how to make more happen. This gets you really excited. So what I'm hearing is feel free to listen to or read or learn about how to manifest more. You might have to change your mindset. You might have to work on some old beliefs that are way back in the back of your subconscious that have not a lot to do with you, but more to do with your family members, I'm seeing, and their beliefs about money. And this is where like your ancestors come in. They want you to be able to clear that out. When you clear out your subconscious family beliefs about money, you clear it out for them in the spirit world. So it's a win-win situation. That's what I'm hearing. So remember, when you bask in that clear light, that golden light, which helps to raise your vibration, also raises your bank account. That's what I'm hearing. All right, spiritual path. And this is where we need to think about this. Okay, Gemini. So 9 of Cups is in reverse, and 9 of Cups is all about relationships and emotions. So if we're talking about relationships with your spiritual path, we're a little rusty here. And I feel like this has a little bit to do with your relationship with your guides. You like to do things on your own. You're very independent. You think you know best. I get it. You're smart, you're intelligent, you move very fast. The thing about it, sometimes we need to remember our guides are part of our spirit. They're a part of our team, and they're really here to help us learn, earn, and have this incredible experience here on earth while we're incarnated. So be sure to open up to them, ask them for their advice. How can you learn more? How can you grow more? How can you earn more? I'm hearing. So bring them along for the ride and don't try and shuffle your feet when it comes to your spiritual path. Your spiritual path can be very simplistic. It does not have to be difficult. You do not have to make your expectations, I feel like, are a little high sometimes. So you just avoid it, some of you. And so what you want to think about is how can I maybe integrate some spiritual practices into my daily life, even for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. This could be something like a little bit of breath work, meditating, even with your eyes open, journaling, listening to some calming music, and just reflecting, having a gratitude journal, just something that's going to make you feel a little bit more connected to that part of yourself. Because I feel like sometimes you feel because you are busy and you get disconnected and you have all these other things going on, then you just feel resistant. And so part of the resistance feels as though then you're more disconnected. So it's sort of like a vicious cycle. So what I'm hearing is go back to the basics, go back to it being simple. Just be mindful. Start with a mindfulness practice, even doing something like, making a cup of tea, sitting down, doing a page or two in your journal, or thanking your guides for what you have and just opening up and saying, what do I need to know today? And whatever sort of floats to the surface first, that's going to be from them. And it's going to always be a message that's positive and uplifting. Last but never least, we have the ancestors. And we have this is such a beautiful card, the Queen of Pentacles. And this feels a lot to me like there's either a grandmother energy coming through on your mom's side. That's one thing I'm getting, or someone in that side of the family generationally I'm hearing. And I'm also feeling it's definitely the mother's side because that comes in for me on the right side. So if you had a grandmother, if you had someone who was definitely a grandmother, you want to know they're around you, or even her side of the family. That's something I'm really noticing and I'm hearing. So let yourself know that your loved ones are always around you and give them a little space in your house, in your place. Now, I always like to point out I have this ancestor candle here, and I also have a plant for them. And this is my way of honoring and giving back to them, but also bridging the gap that used to be there for me, at least, with connecting with them. Your ancestors want to hold the door open for you and help you in so many ways. And they can do things in the spirit world that can make things happen in the physical in your daily life. They can do protection. They can do guidance. They can do manifestation. They can do a lot of things, healing, insight. So look for them in the places where they would be. And they like being where the action is. So dining room, living room, den, even the kitchen, having a little place for them. Okay, Gemini, I want to thank you so much for listening to this reading. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. And I cannot wait to see you in the next reading.